Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs.
In today's video we're going to be going through each alphabet 10p and choosing a design or a theme we'd like to replace the one that's on there, or say if we think the one that's on there is the correct choice to keep on the coin.
If you agree with our choices, comment down below. If you disagree, tell us, and why.
First letter is A, currently Angel of the North.
For A, I put Austin Powers.
For A, I'm going to keep it as the Angel of the North. I think it's a good choice.
I'm also going to keep it for the Angel of the North.
Next up is B, currently Bond, James Bond.
I kept that as it's brilliant.
We all kept it, I think, didn't we?
No,
I put Bits and Bobs as a little joke. Very British thing. Good old Bits and Bobs.
and I put Beefeater for the Beefeaters.
Very cool. C up next, which is currently Cricket. Max, you put?
I put Castle.
I also put Castle. There's some great British castles.
And to follow the old train tracks, I put Castle as well.
Next up is D, currently double-decker bus, and we all put the Latin inscription motto.
Dulce et coram est pro patrium more.
Which means it is sweet and fitting to die for one's country. It is in the Royal Academy for training officers in Sandhurst.
Very cool. And next up is E, currently English breakfast.
I changed it and it is now equestrian.
I have kept it as English breakfast because it is a lovely meal.
I have also kept it because you can't go wrong, can you?
Next up is F, currently fish and chips.
I put F as Fulton umbrellas.
I've kept it as fish and chips.
I've also kept it as fish and chips because you can't go wrong, can you?
Next up is G, currently Greenwich Mean Time.
I changed it to the gunpowder plot.
I have kept it as Greenwich Mean Time.
I have put gardens.
There are some great British gardens, it is true. Next up is H, currently the Houses of Parliament.
I chose Harrods for this one.
I put hills. There are some lovely hills in the rolling countryside of England's green and pleasant lands.
And I've got HP sauce, Houses of Parliament sauce.
Next up we have I, currently for ice cream.
I kept it.
I have also kept it. I like an ice cream.
I've also kept it. A 99er doesn't go wrong, does it?
Next up is J, currently for Jubilee.
I mean, a Jubilee is the most British thing I can think of.
I have also kept it as Jubilee, as it's a great event to bring the public together.
Yes, another one. I've also kept it.
And now on to K, currently the Knights of the Round Table.
I kept it as it is a great legend of England.
I have changed it to Kings in general, the Kings of England. Would it be a good subject for a coin for K?
I have also decided to keep it as Kings of England with Ethan.
Next up is L, currently for Loch Ness Monster.
I changed it and it is now London.
I have also put London, Mother of Parliament, Heart of the Empire, a great city.
And I have Londinium, the old version of London.
Very cool. Next up is M, currently Macintosh, the coat.
It is now Monarchy.
I've also put Monarchy, as it's a great British institution.
And I have put meat pudding, as I love a meat pudding, and they're always very nice.
Next up is letter N for NHS.
I decided to keep this one as NHS. Why not?
So did I, keeping NHS.
And to keep on the same train tracks, so did I. Very important.
Next up is O, which is currently Oak Tree.
I kept Oak Tree as very British as well.
I kept Oak Tree, a nice tree.
I also kept Oak Tree as it symbolises the strength of the oak, the strength of the British.
Next up is P, currently, which is Post Box.
I changed it and it is now Poppy.
I put Patriotism, as it's a great thing to have and will help the country.
I also put Poppy to remember those that have fallen.
The next letter is Q, which is currently Q, to Q and a Q, but
I chose the band Queen.
I chose the Queen as a symbol, Queens of England, to be remembered, something similar to the Kings of England.
This was a difficult choice for me, although I choose Q as we are the only country that says Q and not line.
Next up is R, which is currently Robin.
I kept Robin because very nice British bird.
I put the Royal Mint, one of the oldest companies still going, and is a great company that make great coins.
I also kept Robin as a nice bird.
The next letter is S, currently Stonehenge.
I changed it to Shakespeare, a British icon.
I have kept Stonehenge as it's a great piece of history.
I have also kept Stonehenge.
Next up, we have the letter T for the drink tea.
I kept it as I can't go a day without tea.
I kept it as well, as tea is classically British.
To keep the same train tracks yet again, I kept tea.
Next up is the letter U, currently for Union Jack.
I kept it as it's our flag.
So have I kept it as well, it's the symbol of the country.
I have also kept it.
Next up is V, which is villages.
I kept it as village as currently we are in a village.
I've kept it as villages as well, as a village is a classic English thing.
I've also kept it as a village.
Good. Next up is W, currently for World Wide Web.
I chose weather as the British weather is undecisive at times.
I also put weather, as it's a great conversation topic for Brits.
I've got a weeping willow because it's in Harry Potter, and who doesn't like a willow tree? Also helps make medicine.
Next up is X, currently for X marks the spot.
I couldn't think of anything else, so I kept with X Master Spot.
I have put Xmas, a bit of an American term, but Christmas, as a great British thing, is a good holiday to celebrate here in England.
I chose Xmas pudding, as who doesn't like Christmas pudding?
Next up we have Y, which is currently for Yeoman Warder.
I kept it as the Yeoman Warders are pretty iconic.
So did I, kept it as Yeoman Warder.
I have got Yellow Submarine for the Great Beatles song.
The last letter is Z, currently for Zebra Crossing.
Again, I couldn't think of anything else for Z, so I just kept it.
I have put Zoo, as London Zoo and British zoos are some of the oldest and the best in the world.
I've also put Zoo because Zoo on.
Thank you for watching.
Please comment down below what you would change the letters to and what you'd rather have them than they are currently.
We hope to see you next time on Bits and Bobs. Please do like, comment and share the video. See you later.
Yeah.